Welcome to Tiny Rails, the cute train-based game, which is casual and you can be as involved or as uninvolved in this game as you want to be. I'm somewhere in the 20s in the episode numbers, I believe, at this point. And my train is currently somewhere in Europe doing a job. Oh, it looks like it's coming into Tirana? For some job for Oliver James, I think his name is. It's good, but not great. It needs something more. We need more footage of some really classic stuff. Where can we go? How about Athens, Greece? Oh hey, that's perfect. Great idea. Head for Athens. Okay, looks like I'm heading for Athens next, having just been through Athens. Now I've completed a job. I need to click on this map to collect the reward for having just completed that quest. And I need another job. Don't want any of those. I want that job. Okay. And what's this wanting? Oh, it wants candles. I will buy the tulips and casino chips from this place. Now apparently I need to go to Athens once again. Right. So yes, I'm currently wandering around Europe South, trying to complete the tasks and the quests for Europe South. And one of the tasks and quests for Europe South is to buy or upgrade 30 train stations, and I've currently done 29, and I need to do a 30th because that's what the task is. But I need to find one I can afford for 50,000 gold, and that's the one we'll buy. So that completes yet another task. Oh, I missed it. So I've completed the train stations, so now I've just got to travel another almost 4,500 miles and level up 3 more cars, and that will have completed Europe South. At which point my plan is to set my train on random, or basically not give it a destination when I end playing, and my train will make its way around the world doing stuff, going to random places, and who knows where it will end up. That way I will gain a load of money from passengers, which, as I have a shortage of money right now, would be quite good. Do that job next. Plus, it will give me enough money for when I start whatever the next area is that I'm going to unlock when I complete Europe South. It will give me the money I need to basically progress relatively reasonably. Because at the moment I've got a whole 273 gold, which is not a lot, although that's about to go up. Outstanding. That was just what we needed. We're going to cut this, add some music, it's going to be great. Yes, he's shooting a commercial. Shooting a commercial was definitely a first for us. Glad it worked out. Listen, your crew is really getting the job done for me. I want your help with something, but I need a bit of time. Go pick up some odd jobs or something, I'll drop you a line soon. Sure, I suppose. Plenty of stations to upgrade and cargo to transport. It'll be worth your while, I promise. I wanted to look into this for a while. Okay, so let me click the quest. And now it wants me to complete the Europe South checklist before it will give me another quest. Which is all well and wonderful. I need to go basically travelling. I'm there. I haven't been round this way, at least not up this far, so I might as well go this way. I need to do a load of miles in Europe South. The market. Oh, it wants meatballs. It has a sale on casino chips, and they're always useful. And I believe I actually have found a market for holy water. So I'm going to sell you my aluminium beams, even though you don't really want them, just so I can buy the holy water, because that actually has a market somewhere. completed another job. Which one? Ah, good. Another 5,000 gold. I'm going to need that. There's an obstruction on the track. Didn't complete a job for me, no. Collect cargo from obstructions. I'm too short on the two items short on that one. I need one more obstruction. Most of the rest of the jobs are visit X number of cities, which I suppose means it's a good time to check. I have 55 out of a possible 60 experience for Lance before he can go up to his next level. 31 out of 60 for Sophia, and 4 out of 45 for Hank. However, to get Lance up to the next level will cost me 50,000 in gold to be able to afford it. So again, I need money. It's all about the Benjamins. Quick boost of speed for my train. This is I wouldn't say the downside, but the way I've been playing this game, just for the sake of recording it, is I've been going through areas relatively quickly, rather than taking my time fulfilling resource requests, etc., because it would be boring to watch me do the same thing over and over and over, episode after episode. The downside of that is that I've reached this point and I don't have a lot of money, whereas normally I would have more money if I'd played this game as I would normally play it. Hence, one of the reasons I'm going to send my train off in a random direction once I've completed this area. Because that way I can collect some money. Which will be nice. Ah, it wants casino chips here. That has completed the cargo demand for this town. Thanks to you, we were able to reach our resource goal. Please accept this humble gift from our people. Here's 1,000 gold. Not to be totally sniffed at. I'll leave without collecting or doing any more trading. And I would also like to upgrade my train a bit further, which again requires money. I've got almost 20,000 in my caboose. That will help. Still need to upgrade 3 train cars, which is going to take a while because I don't think any of them are particularly close to being upgraded. Yeah, all 800 points away, at least. Yeah, there's a large number of them that are about 700-800 points away from reaching the experience level they need to be upgraded. The urban freight car at the back is probably the closest one to being upgraded. That's just under 500 points, which is a lot of miles. Now I'm coming into Sarajevo for the first time during this playthrough at 7 o'clock in the morning on August 22nd. Okay, what does Sarajevo want? It wants tulips. I have a load of tulips. In fact, enough to meet its actual requirements. Thank you very much. We've managed to fill our resource quota. Please accept this humble gift from our people. Here's 2,000 gold. Well, that's better than 1,000. Things are not cheap, but I've got plenty of space right now, so I'll just take everything. I completed a job, which is more experience for Lance. I complete another job, which is more experience for Lance. Which means I have space for 2 more jobs. I'll take that one, because there's money involved. And I'll take that one, because there's money involved. Okay, and onwards and upwards. But with those 2 completed jobs, oh, I'm 1 point short for getting Lance to his next level, which will increase passenger fares by 3%. Let's make this plane do some barrel rolls as it goes across my screen. I'm now on my way to Zagreb. It's a couple of 100 miles away. And almost 3,400 miles I still need to do, which is going to take a little while, and also need to upgrade at least 3 cars. One more job complete. One more job accepted. Pretty countryside coming in from into Zagreb from Sarajevo. Well, no one ever said those weren't very nice parts of the world aesthetically. Alrighty, let's see what's in the market. They want onions. I'm not carrying any onions, so I will take your holy water, and that's all I'll take. And we're off to the next place, which I cannot pronounce the name of. I have no idea how you pronounce the name of this place. I think it's Slovakia, Slovenia. It said one of the places in Eastern Europe which I don't know much about. There's quite a few places in Eastern Europe I don't actually know much about, which doesn't really narrow it down. That's where my marker is set, so from there we'll set the marker down to Andorra, just so I don't go off course. And I could check in advance what the markets are going to want in each town that I'm heading for, but I tend not to do that. This one wants sheep. I've got some sheep. Have some sheep. And I'll take your tulips and holy water. What the heck, I'll take your lemons as well. I took everything. Also completed yet another job. That is the experience that Lance needed to level up. The question is now, can I afford to actually level up Lance? I am in Europe South, aren't I? So I will take that job. As soon as I get to the next station, that will complete that job and get me another 5,000. I'm just curious, in the caboose, how much money have I got? Oh, it doesn't tell you when you're sat in the station. I'll find out the hard way. I'm 5,000 short for what I need to level up Lance. So when I get to the next station, I'll have the money in San Marino. So I'm going next. And that will give me the money to level up Lance, so I get an extra 3% on passenger revenue rather than the 2% I'm currently getting, or the additional 2%. Yes, I could make life easier for my passengers by using nicer cars and better facilities, but I don't want to. They go on my train, they learn to deal with what I choose to give them. Yes, I'm not good at customer service. Which, considering I did support work for quite some time, level 1 support work where I had to answer the phone, or was meant to answer the phone, which people seem to like talking to me, I'm still not good with customer service. I don't enjoy being nice to people. That's not strictly true. I don't mind being nice to people, as long as they're nice back to me. But when they phone up and just moan at you and expect you to bend over backwards to fix their problems, I don't enjoy dealing with that type of person, and I'm very likely to give them honest replies to their questions. And most customers don't actually want honest replies, they want to be lied to and made to feel like they haven't made stupid decisions. However, a lot of people that ring up customer support lines have made a lot of stupid decisions. Okay, this one wants water. I don't have any. So I'll just take everything you do have. I will take the money for completing whatever the job was. Which should give me the money to level up Lance. Give me a job that rewards me with money, thank you. Okay, so now... Oh, it's only 35,000. I thought it was going to be 50,000 to level him up. Right, I will level up Lance to level 3. I like to take big risks. Glad you do too. He's now an accountant level 3, increases passenger fares by 3%. It's going to take 105 experience points to get him up to another level, which is a lot of experience. And if you consider you get 3 points, or 1 point for every city, sorry, let me rephrase that, 1 point for every 10 cities he visits, if you have a job for it, unless you're doing multiple jobs at the same time, he's got to basically visit 1,000 cities. Okay, as I say, we do multiple jobs at the same time, it may be less than that, but it's still quite a lot of cities to visit. Or cities to stop at. It doesn't have to be different ones. It can be the same ones over and over. But it's still a lot of cities. Oh, complete another job. Okay, I completed that one. And that one. I'll get another job for Lance. And I don't like any of those jobs. I'll accept that job. Now the only questions are... Okay, that's 2,600 miles to go in Europe South and 3 cars to upgrade. Where am I? I've forgotten. Oh, Milan. And Milan wants strawberries. I don't have strawberries. I really... Have I got anything here? Oh, I'll sell the red bricks. I'll buy the pasta. And casino chips always seem to work out. Although so do tulips from holy water. Let's go to Andorra, which is 545 miles away. I'd like to upgrade the train as well, or some aspects of the train, which again requires money I don't have. Yep, really don't know what to say next. Well, I've been suffering with a stinking cold. I watched some NASCAR today. I did read a decent RPG book. Endora Online, I think it was called. One of the better, what they call it, lit RPG books that are available, that I've read so far. There's quite a few in that genre, and that's one of the better ones. There are quite a lot of bad ones in that genre, and there's a whole lot which I don't know why. I don't know if they're written by people in their 20s who just want to put their sexual fantasies down on paper, but there's a load which have harem elements of the hero ends up with a harem of beauties who will do it his every desire, which I don't want to read that in a book about RPGs. It's just someone's sexual fantasies being written down on paper. There was also, which reminds me, there was a famous author. Well, it's sort of famous. He wrote about a lawyer. I've forgotten his name. But literally every book he created, his books had decent mysteries in them, decent bits about the law, decent murders and investigations. And there was also always a scene where basically the author was fulfilling his sexual fantasies out on paper with the heroine or one of the main characters of each story. And it just became sad after a while. It stopped me reading the author's books any further, because whilst I enjoyed a large amount of the aspects of the book, that bit just ruined every single one of them for me. Which is a shame when people start doing that to their books, just putting in constant sex scenes because it's either their sexual fantasies or they think that's what sells books. I would rather read a John Sandford novel where there are pretty much normally no sex scenes, but it's a well-written, brilliant story. That's what I want from a book. If I want sex scenes, well, that's what I can watch film. I can go out and get female company. I can go and hire female company if I'm really that desperate. But I don't need it in books where I'm just trying to sit there and relax and enjoy a quiet time. Just one of my complaints about life in general. Okay, this place wants tulips. Lots of them. I've only got 10. That'll have to do. I'll take the pasta. I know it's expensive, but I might find a use for it. And off to Bilbao. How am I doing for miles? Still got another 2,000 miles to go in this, just literally in Europe South, before I can finish that task. Just thinking. Okay, I'm going to Bilbao. What I may actually do, rather than tell it to randomly go somewhere, is head for Africa West. Because that could make a nice little episode. Well, a little episode. There's lots of stations in Africa West because there's a couple of new things in Africa West. And I could probably make some money down there and then come back and finish Europe South. Yes, that's what I think I'll aim for. I'll send myself down to Lisbon as the next stop. And once I leave Lisbon towards Africa West, that's where I'll end the episode. That won't take too long to get to Lisbon. I can probably buy a load of stations down in Africa West because they're probably going to be cheap. Even with a little bit of money I've got. And probably by a quick route round Africa West, I'll probably have enough carriages to upgrade by the time I finish that area. I can come back to Europe South, upgrade the cars, and you want casino chips? I've got some casino chips. Have some casino chips. I can probably upgrade enough cars that I can actually complete Europe South as well, with the extra experience I'll have got, or gotten. Just wondering, this car back here was the closest. That's still 240, 230 experience points away from upgrading. Time to clean the train and wrong button, and maintain it. As I head for Porto, then Lisbon. Burst of speed on our way to Porto. Another one if you don't mind. Or even if you do mind, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, completed a job. A little more experience for Sophia. Except that job, which gets me some money. And Africa West looks like a good place to do a load of Lance type jobs. Visiting X number of cities, because looking at the map for Africa West, there's lots of stations all relatively close together. This place wants meatballs. I don't have any meatballs. And I don't want to fill my train up with cargo, which I may or may not need down in Africa. So off we go to Lisbon, the last stop before I end this episode. And next time around, we will be headed towards Africa West. At which point, I don't know if they're... Let me head down here. Oh, there are tasks. One of which is get gold from cars, which I've already succeeded. Travel to 70 cities, that might be a bit of a struggle, and buy 1,500 of cargo. Buy or upgrade 100 stations. And travel 46,000 miles in Africa West. So I probably won't complete many of those tasks, but it will be a stepping stone towards them. Oh, looks like I've stopped because there's a boulder in the way. But it'll just be nice to visit somewhere different, see different types of cargo, and generally just do something slightly different. There may be quests for Africa West that get unlocked further down the road anyway, and I'll have to go back there. But for now, it's something different for me to do. And it's always nice to do something different. Okay, here I am at Lisbon. It wants sausages. I don't have any sausages. I will buy you casino chips because I can always use them later. Okay, let me set... Yep, that's where we're going. Tangier. Which... I'll even buy it now because it only cost 1,000. So let me just check the status of all the jobs, make sure that none of them have sneakily completed without me noticing. Nope. Apparently I'm doing 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 experience points worth of jobs that Lance is currently doing, according to my current job list, which is a good start. So, off we go to the 380 miles to Tangier. And that's where I'm going to end the episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you further down the track for a trip round parts of Africa West. Cheerio!